Yep, I mean, it was apparent, obviously, for the first 20 minutes was couldn't get in a rhythm. We couldn't stop them. We've had some four men. I mean, even one at Trevecca had a career high, and tonight, he made some tough shots. 27, thought in the second half we rebounded it better, played inside out, kind of how the score should have looked maybe, but give Mississippi Valley credit. They played totally different than they played in the first two games. They controlled tempo. They didn't play as fast, which really helped them in this kind of game. And they made some tough shots in the clock. Thought Nas and Robert Allen really had good energy. Jarkel came back in the second half, played better. So I used the analogy of UMass loyal, and Lipscomb goes to Dayton and wins. And I'm sure the Dayton, who they sell out every night, I think they lost another one at home, had given up, and then rallied around and beat Kansas. So college basketball, it's a long time, and you got to keep trying to get better and better and better. We've had some moments of good play. Just glad to win and move on and get ready for Ryder on Tuesday.
Questions? You've talked a lot about ball movement this year. I think it was only 3 assists in the first
Yeah.
half, and then it looked a lot better in the second half. Just kind of what changed there?
Well, and Nick, it really wasn't great in the second half either. We played downhill some in transition. They changed a few little defenses, and I think tonight's one of the night we really missed Deshaun Ruffin. A true point guard that can run our team, and hopefully we'll get him back in 2 or 3 weeks. I think Austin and Jarkel. Austin's really taking care of the ball. He's our best at it, but the ball was just stagnant. Nick, they'd go man of possession and zone of possession, which we play against all the time, and we could never get in a rhythm. The ball just stuck. And so second half, we did. The ball moved around a little bit better.
What was the feeling in the locker room at halftime?
Well, it was just – and I'm trying to take anything away from Mississippi Valley, but we're in the SEC and give them credit. But our team just, didn't have any juice. I mean, for the – and I go back to like the tournament in Charleston. We played really hard against Elon. Probably nobody saw it because it was so dang late, But we had some pockets of good play. But then we'd have like 4 or 5 minutes. And that was just about 20 minutes. It just, I don't know, we just couldn't get any rhythm offensively. And, we were up 21, and just stagnant. But the locker room, I mean, I let those guys kind of meet. Jarkel got them together, and then they met. He and Robert. Robert's done a really good job of leading. And we just made a few little adjustments, what we're going to try to do offensively. Did better. Obviously, you can see we're a work in progress, but they did a good job second half.
Had Ty come in and start. Is that just one of those where you said you were going to kind of tweak the lineups here and there?
And what we said, we keep a point sheet of every practice, and I just told them after the Boise game, where I didn't think we competed that hard in the last 10 minutes, is that we were going to keep a point total, and the guys who have the most of points, deflections, charges, assists, offensive rebounds, all the hustle stuff that we do, it affects winning. And those are the 5 guys. Jarkel had been first or second all preseason, but he finished like 6th or 7th, so those are the first 5 guys, and we started them. I didn't think we got off to a great start by any means. We've been starting games pretty good. But that's the reason. And then we started, Jarkel in the second half, and he played well.
Coach, through 6 games, how well do you feel the team is gelling with new faces and new roles?
We're not where we need to be. Like I said, we've played some pockets of good play, but we're not anywhere close to where we need to be. Jamin Brakefield is going to be a huge part of our team. We got to get him to guard. He's got to guard with a sense of urgency. And the ball's got to move. He's a talented offensive player. So we're trying to get him in this offense in a rhythm. He came in and can make some plays right there. And then at the end, I was just trying to get our best defensive team out there. We really need to get Deshaun back. And guys, it's going to be a work in progress when he gets back. It's 5 weeks for the knee, 4 weeks healthy, 4 weeks, whatever it is with a hand. So he's going to come back kind of in the fray, with the stiffest competition. So we miss him. We miss him. I mean, just a guy can get inside a defense and create for others. So not where we need to be for sure. Hopefully play well against Ryder on Tuesday. Have to have a couple good practices.
You've mentioned a couple of opponents having big shooting days against you. Is there anything common you're seeing from those, or is it just guys hitting shots?
It's that position, the 4. Then Robert did a really good. Then I don't know. He just made some shots. I mean, a couple he made, and I thought Robert really competed. You know, we had a couple of short closeouts. We were trying to switch the four screen. We had some short closeouts with Ty. And then I thought Robert did the best job on him, and that's why we just kept Robert in the game. And because he made him work, but, you know, he had 15 in the first half, 12 in the second half. So, like I said, that position with the four, we've got to do a better job with it.
Any further questions?
All right, thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all coming. Thanks.